Anger is as old as humanity itself, an emotion so powerful it has toppled kings, wrecked relationships, and poisoned minds. It often strikes in an instant, sparked by a careless word or action that ignites a wildfire of emotion before we even realize it, burning away our peace and clarity. But what if you could walk through life's storms unshaken, never consumed by anger no matter how others behave? There is a way to achieve this calm resilience. It's not about suppressing your feelings or avoiding difficult people. It's about mastering your response, cultivating a quiet inner strength that no insult or provocation can disturb. With that in mind, let's walk this path together and explore 5 guiding principles to never let anyone rattle your peace. 1. Realize no one can hurt you without your consent. The first truth is that others' actions or words cannot truly harm you unless you allow them to. As the Stoic philosopher emperor Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Choose not to be harmed and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed and you haven't been." In other words, an insult is nothing but a sound passing by on the wind. A slight or rude comment carries no weight except what your mind gives it. It's not the event itself that disturbs you, but your judgment of that event. Change the way you judge a situation, and the sting disappears. Whenever someone tries to provoke you, pause for a moment. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, am I going to let this person control my peace? The answer should always be no. Visualize their harsh words as dry leaves dropping onto a flowing stream. They float away and sink, unable to disturb the deep waters of your mind. By refusing to take offense, you keep your power and protect your peace. 2. Separate what you control from what you don't. At the core of self-mastery is a simple but profound principle. Focus only on what you can control. The Stoic teacher Epictetus taught that it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters most. You cannot control other people. Their thoughts, their words, their actions are their choice, not yours. But you can control yourself, your own mind, your decisions, and your response. So why waste energy raging against something you can't change? Would you curse the rain for falling or the sun for setting? Of course not. Those events are beyond your control, just like the behavior of others. Instead, practice the discipline of control within. Guard your thoughts and emotions like a fortress, letting in only what you choose. When someone behaves poorly toward you, remind yourself, this is their choice, not mine. Their behavior is a reflection of them, not me. In this deliberate detachment lies unshakable freedom. 3. See others for who they truly are. When someone wrongs you, try to pause and view them with understanding rather than anger. Marcus Aurelius had a morning practice where he would remind himself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. They are like this because they cannot tell good from evil. In other words, people act according to their own nature, upbringing, and struggles. If a person is unkind or disrespectful, it's often because they lack wisdom or inner peace, not because of you. Think about it. Why be angry at a blind man for not seeing? He simply cannot see. Likewise, getting angry at someone who may not know any better won't help. By viewing others with empathy and compassion, you free yourself from resentment. Their actions lose power over you because you stop seeing them as personal attacks. Instead, you see a flawed human being, just like the rest of us, who is working with the understanding they have. They are no longer an enemy in your mind, just another imperfect person. And when you truly internalize that, their behavior can't easily shake your calm. 4. Remember, anger is self-destruction. Anger is like a spark that can quickly grow into a wildfire, consuming the entire forest of your mind. It burns not the one who offended you, but you, the one who carries it. By holding on to anger, you are only hurting yourself. Seneca warned that anger, if not restrained, is frequently more hurtful to us than the injury that provokes it. Take a moment to consider. What does your anger actually achieve? Does losing your temper fix the problem or make the other person change? Does it improve your relationships? Of course not. Unchecked anger only clouds your judgment, destroys your inner peace, and leads you to say or do things you'll regret later. So why hand over your happiness to others so easily? When anger starts to stir inside you, Recognize it as a warning sign, like a thief trying to steal your calm. This is your cue to pause. Breathe deeply and step back for a moment. Remind yourself that if you let anger take over, you are essentially handing the keys of your inner peace to the person who provoked you. As Epictetus wisely advised, any person capable of angering you becomes your master. Do not give anyone that kind of power over you. By choosing not to feed your anger, you stay the master of your own life. 5. Live by your values, not their provocations. The final principle is to stay true to your values and character, no matter how others behave. When someone deliberately tries to push your buttons, it's tempting to snap back in anger or retaliate with harsh words. But reacting impulsively in the heat of the moment is the path of the weak, not the strong. True strength means your actions are guided by your principles, not by the misbehavior of others. Seneca put it well. It is the power of a great mind to be unperturbed in the midst of chaos. Let others do or say what they will. You remain steady. If you are anchored in virtue, their insults cannot sway you. If you choose to act with wisdom and patience, their provocations cannot harm you. Whenever you feel tested, pause and ask yourself, what kind of person do I want to be right now? Let that answer guide your response, rather than reacting out of anger or ego. By responding according to your own values and not someone else's provocation, you keep your freedom. In that choice lies your freedom to be you at your best, no matter what. I hope these insights help you find a bit more peace and resilience in dealing with life's challenges. If you found value in this message, please remember to hit the like button, share it with someone who might benefit, and subscribe for more content that inspires and challenges you to grow. Let's continue building a community of calm, resilience, and wisdom, one step at a time.